fight our common enemies is unbelievable. What we share in military hardware and the interconnectivity of that. Because, quite frankly, Israel's enemies are the enemies of the U.S. And the friends of Israel are typically the friends of the U.S. as well. We have a level of partnership that is not just diplomatic. It goes so deep that it is a relationship that makes my role as a U.S. ambassador here, I think, unique in the embassies across the world.
There's been some public polling in the U.S. that shows that support for Israel among young people, especially Democrats,
Yeah.
is fading, and they are more sympathetic to the Palestinian cause. Does that worry you?
It worries me a lot. And I think some of it is because Israel has not done as great a job as it needs to in the messaging war. It knows how to win a military campaign, but it needs to work much harder. And I say this to them all the time, so I'm not saying something to you I haven't said to them. But the message war is one they've got to get better at. And they used to be better at it. But they're going against a tough environment in which the far left has a huge megaphone. They get the support of the media. The propaganda arm of so many in the Arab world is so strong. You see billions of dollars of Islamic money being poured into the U.S. on university campuses and social media to influence young people. And unfortunately, it's having an effect. The sad thing is, so many of the people screaming things like, from the river to the sea, they have no idea what they're talking about. They have no idea. They don't even know what river it is or what sea it is. If you ask them to explain Judea and Samaria or West Bank, they don't have a clue. They've never been here. They'll use terms that are utterly ridiculous. They'll say, Israel is a genocidal nation. Really? In what way? As it relates to Gaza, I've said this to a number of people, including Piers Morgan, who tried to use that term. And I said, if Israel is genocidal, they're really, really bad at it. They could have wiped out Gaza, a little piece of land the size of Las Vegas. They could have wiped it out in 2.5 hours. If they were genocidal, there wouldn't be a thing left. They work hard to prevent civilian deaths. Hamas works really hard to incur civilian deaths among their own people. I hear Israel is apartheid. That's one of the most laughable things ever. I say to people, if it's apartheid, they're not really good at that either. Go to Hadassah Medical Center in Jerusalem. You'll see Arab doctors and Jewish doctors working side by side, patients that are Jewish, patients that are Muslim or Christian. They're getting the same exact treatment. They don't sit in separate waiting rooms. They don't have separate levels of care. They don't even get the care administered only by Jews or only by Arabs. It's a very homogeneous healthcare system. There are Arabs who serve in the Israeli Knesset. Most people who talk of apartheid, they don't even know that. They don't know that it was an Arab Supreme Court judge who sentenced a sitting Israeli prime minister and a sitting Israeli president to prison. So if that's apartheid, once again, they don't seem to understand the rules of it very well.